Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about repeats and repeat signs in our music theory lesson. So there are multiple types of repeat signs. So we have simple repeats, first and second endings, DCL fine, DSL coda, and DSL fine. Today we're just going to focus on simple repeats and first and second endings. And I want to point your attention to this nice music theory joke that I found, and I hope you laugh as much as I did when I saw it. All right, so a simple repeat is a repeat sign that indicates that you're going to play something twice, and this type of repeat sign indicates that you're going to play from the beginning until the repeat, and then without stopping, go back to the beginning and play through again until the end. So in these two example pictures that I've shown you, we're going to look at this first one here on the left, and how this one's going to be played is you're going to start from measure 1, play all the way from measure 1 to measure 2, and then at this repeat sign here, this what looks like an ending bar line but has these two dots, that is a simple repeat sign. So this indicates that after we've played through the first two measures, we're going to go back to the beginning and play through it again. So again, we're going to play measures 1 and 2, and then without stopping, we're going to replay measures 1 and 2 one more time. Now, this example here on the right has a repeat sign on the left, which isn't what we saw here on the first example. So this means that this is the section where you go back to start your repeat. So you still have this ending repeat sign, but instead of going back to the beginning when you take your repeat, you're just going to repeat measures 2 and 3. So the outline of this little excerpt would be you play measure 1, and then you play measures 2 and 3, and then you take this end repeat sign and go back to measure 2 and play measures 2 and 3 again, and then you go straight into measure 4, and that is the end of the excerpt. So I've written some musical examples for us to listen to. They're just original compositions that I thought would help get the point across. And I hope that you think about what's going to happen as we get closer to the repeat sign. And just think of that while we listen. All right, so that was the first one, and this was the simple repeat sign, which we start, I hope you understood this while we were listening. We start at measure 1 and play all the way through until the end of measure 8, and then without stopping, we're going to take the repeat sign, go back to the beginning, and play the beginning through measure 8 one more time, and then that's the end. So next we're going to move on to first and second endings. So first and second endings still use that simple repeat sign that we saw before, but now we have these little brackets here that indicate when you take the repeat which section you're going to play. So how this works is the first time you play through, you play measures 1 and 2, and then you take this first ending here and play measures 3 and 4. And then you take the repeat and go back to the beginning, and you play again measures 1 and 2, but instead of playing the first ending, you're going to jump over it and play straight through to the second ending, and you're going to play the second ending until the end. So again, you go beginning through the first ending, take the repeat back to the beginning, and then you play, skip over the first ending, and play the second ending until the end. So I have another musical composition for you to listen to with this one. Just like we did last time, try to think about where the musical map is going while we're listening. So with this one, I hope you saw when the little cursor jumped over to the second ending. That's what I'm hoping that you'll understand. And when you play this, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to jump straight from measure 5 right into this first measure of the second ending. So to repeat the musical map of this piece, we go from the beginning all the way through the first ending, take the repeat, go back to the beginning, play through until we see the bar line where the first ending starts, and skip over to the second ending and play until the end. And that's the end of our music theory lesson today. I hope that you've enjoyed learning about repeat signs and first and second endings. And next time we're going to learn about DS Alfine, DS Al coda, and DC Alfine.